That's Andreas Zuber in the number 10. Sebastian Loeb Racing McLaren is up into 7th place.
Afanasiev did a good job. He watched what was going on directly as well as slightly further down the road, and he got the benefit, found himself ahead of the Ford.
Yeah, good work from the Russian. One of two Russians in this field, the other one being Mark Szynski, who's out later on in the race in the 32 Nissan. Sebastian Loeb then leading the race and obviously leading the pro class. Meir Malnoff is in 2nd place overall, but leading the Pro-Am class, and Gerard Tonelli is leading the Gentleman's Trophy at the moment. But there's still only a second between Loeb and Meir Malnoff. It is increasing, but very slowly.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just ebbs and flows by a 1/10 of a second here or there. But more importantly, in the middle sector on this last lap, the Audi of Nicky Meir Malnoff was actually quickest car on the racetrack. And again, you can see, I mean, if you lose a 1/10 of a second, it doesn't really make a huge amount of difference. It's really more about visibility and being able to have the use of the part of the racetrack that's helping you.
Maximilian Buch fairly lowly in 3rd place. Then we've got 4th, 5th and 6th coming towards us now. Kumpen, Vieira and Bueno. Then 7th place now Andreas Zuber, and here comes Afanasiev up the inside. A little bit of a contact between him and Ricardo Zonta. Zonta holds it on and then moves across on Afanasiev. That was a little bit rude perhaps from Zonta as they come out onto the back straight, and Matthias Stumpf is going to want to take both of them. Stumpf's pushed onto the grass. I don't think Afanasiev knew he was there as they head down towards turn 7. Dominic Baumann in the Lamborghini on the right hand side will try and take advantage of that, but he's not close enough. After all that, no positions change, but that was a big moment for Afanasiev.
But it got our heart rate going, didn't it? I mean, a bit of aggressive racing from Ricardo de Zonta to defend his position, and then Michael Stoffen in the Ford GT, almost 2 wheels off the racetrack, kept the car going in the right direction, and it's all back to status quo.
Yeah, absolutely. No one even gained anything out of that. Here's a look at the replay. I don't think that the Mercedes knows the Ford's there.
No, he can't. So he's looking at the BMW. The Ford opportunistically is trying to benefit from what's going on with the Mercedes and the BMW, and he himself gets himself put into well, what you might call no man's land.
Absolutely. No tarmac land, that's for sure, as they come through the final corner then. Andreas Zuber has already actually closed in quite quickly on Caca Bueno, but here we go again. Afanasiev trying to get to the outside of Ricardo Zonta as they come into turn 1. There's more rubbing between the two of them. Afanasiev can't quite make it. Zonta holds on.
He certainly did. I mean, this is good, hard, I mean, almost well, it's aggressive and entertaining. And once or twice, virtually in one lap, they've been side by side rubbing paint.
Afanasiev has actually received a black and white warning flag, I presume, for that manoeuvre of pushing Matthias Stumpf onto the grass. And that's a rude manoeuvre from Afanasiev. That's pretty. And
there we go.
Zonta gets him back. Afanasiev is off, and Sergio Jimenez watches on. Afanasiev may be able to get out of there, may not. We'll wait and see. But all this has allowed Matthias Stumpf past. Here comes Stefano Telli now to try and join the party and make up a few places in the Audi. We're on board with him. He's in the middle of a 3-car sandwich coming down into 7. And he has to settle in behind the Lamborghini, but Zonta has lost 4 positions there.
Well, I mean, Ricardo has been a Formula 1 driver. He drives stock cars in Brazil. That was pure stock cars from Wolverhampton, not from Brazil. 2 cars, 1 car out, 1 car damaged, and I've no doubt that the steward will want to speak to both drivers. There may be a penalty for Ricardo Zonta, but the Agnathia's car, well, if he gets it back on track, that'll be his penalty. But both drivers going at it without anything spared.
Car 2 has rejoined the race according to race control, so I don't think there'll be much damage to Afanasiev's car. It didn't seem to be wheel on wheel.
There is the car damage to the right rear corner. You can see some of the bodywork has been, the carbon fibre has been shredded, but no damage to the suspension of the car. Tyres appear all to be fine. Let's have a look at it again. Well,
that's a touring car move, that is.
Yeah, I mean, it's more like you see in this game of snooker than anything else, because Ricardo then comes back. He sort of didn't have a lot of options because Agnathia's car was coming across the front of the BMW, and Jimenez looks at it and he noses and tails the car. How he got it out of there on the grass, which is absolutely bogging wet, he should get a prize for that.
Sebastian Loeb leads with 41 minutes to go. He's got a 1.6 second advantage over Nicky Meir Malnoff, but Meir Malnoff has just taken 0.4 of a second out of him in the first sector alone.